Mojo, Mr. Mojo. Phoenix, Mojo, care to join the court?
In every reflection, I meet the same traveler. Me, refracted. The world multiplies into angles of a single face. Adjustment doesn't judge, it tunes. What I call justice is balance remembering itself.
You are not on trial, child. You are in tempo. Bring your motion into measure, and the gate opens by itself.
Once, I shaped a world where every truth had its twin. One child mistook harmony for control. Stillness became decay. Even justice must breathe. balance without motion is death. That is why I blindfold myself. So I may feel truth, not fix it. I am the weight beneath your feet, the pulse behind your breath. When you wound me, you wound yourself. When you heal, I bloom through you.
Welcome to the Universal Hologram, an artist's journey, a universal journey, the hero's journey.
Mojo, wake up.
Lamed, the heart of the alphabet, the letter that rises above the others, part teacher, part cattle prod, nudging the soul from knowing to doing. In every age, the smallest spark rises into wisdom. From Yod to Lamed, from head to heart. Welcome to the gate of Lamed.
Before the gods had names, before breath knew prayer, there was only the turning, a symmetry seeking itself. The blackness folds inward. Out of the curvature forms a vast mirror sphere, suspended in emptiness.
In the last chapter, through Hong, you learn the power of stillness. Suspended between worlds, the old perspective dissolved, and a new one opened. Now, you step onto the 22nd gate, Lamed, adjustment. Here, the universe calibrates you, not by force, but by alignment, by truth, by standing in your center. The Universal Hologram is a field of light, living, 4 worlds, 10 emanations, and 22 gates. And now we stand at the scales, where surrender becomes clarity, and clarity becomes power. Up to now, this video has spoken to your left brain. Now we shift to the artist, the intuitive side. To do this, we'll enter a mild hypnagogic state. You'll hear my voice, the chanting, and 2 different tones in each ear. Your mind creates the tone between them. 10. Relax, release, and let go. So far in this video, it has been designed for your left brain. your intellectual stimulation. Let us shift now. Let us find the artist, allowing access to your creative side. To do so, we'll go into a self-induced hypnagogic state, which I will facilitate for you now. 10. My words here, the chanting and the tones you will hear, are an aid in achieving that state. You will hear these solid tones in each ear in the background. When we play the slightly dissonant tones in each ear, we will begin to hear the solid tones oscillate. They oscillate at a specific frequency, the frequency between the tones. 10. This will synchronize your brain hemispheres. These are called binaural beats. The frequency slows for the next few minutes, and your brain, both hemispheres, will naturally synchronize to that vibrato. The chanting sounds and repetitiveness will also entrain your brain to specific frequency for this meditation. The frequency of specific sounds that act as a doorway through which, with intention, you may pass. If you have been following along in this series, then imagine with your light body hands, point at your third eye now and say 10. So find yourself in a comfortable position where you won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. Headphones in the correct ear. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale for the count of 4. Hold gently for a moment and exhale for the count of 6. Let the sound of the chant flow through you, align with your breath. Each exhale releases tension. Each inhale invites stillness.
The path of the heart, from Geburah to Tipereth.
Place your distractions away for this exercise. Imagine in your mind a great, big, strong black box. Its surface is smooth, solid, and grounding. As we progress in this relaxation, see the box absorbing any stray thoughts or distractions. Place any concerns, place them inside the box. Your distractions won't be helpful here. Put them in the box, they will be there for later. It has a heavy lid. As you place each thought inside the box hums gently, absorbing and neutralizing all that no longer serves you. When you are ready, imagine the box sealing itself shut. And a wave of relief washes over you. You are free, unburdened, and open to what lies ahead. Now that you have placed any lingering worries, distractions, or troublesome energies into that black box, turn around and turn away from that box. Take a moment to acknowledge that you are free from it for the remainder of this practice. Feel the relief of having turned your back on that box, leaving it behind you for now. Feel the lightness in your entire frame, as if a weight has been lifted. As you continue, the breathing counts Inhaling to 4, exhaling to 6, you become acutely aware of the energy flow around you. Every breath increases your light, increases the resolution of the light in your light body. Breathing in draws bright white light from every direction of the universe. Perceive through your imagination and intent a twofold exchange of energy. Energy going in, energy going out, controlled by breath. Breath is our central focus, breathing in the light. The emotion or feeling is like a circuit. As you breathe in, draw in energy and down into your body. Use your imagination, your breath, the sound of my voice, the chants, and the music. Sense the subtle lightness in your entire frame. It feels as though a weight has been lifted. Your subtle body begins to vibrate. Remember, what happens in your imagination when you are focused with intent, with your whole mind, it happens in your light body. In these exercises, you will find various ways to use your imagination to perceive this energy. You will become more aware of this energy now, to the top of your head, like rays of light, and with your breath and intention, draw that energy from every direction of the universe, bright white light, to the top of your head like a beam of light down through your body and into the earth. Imagine now, not only through your feet, but from the end of your tailbone, a single root extending downward into the earth. With each breath, this root grows longer, stretching through layers of soil and stone, reaching towards the very mantle of the earth. With every breath out, send the root deeper. Inhale, bringing that energy up from the earth, up through this root and into your light body. As it continues to go deeper with each breath, your root now touches the deep, molten core. You can start to feel the reddish glow of fire beneath you. Draw the energy up. Draw this energy up through the root with every inhale, pulling it into your light body. Allow this grounding force to merge with the light white from above, creating a circuit of energy, up from the earth, down from the cosmos, meeting at your heart, expanding outward in a toroidal flow. Imagine that within you, in your very heart space, at the center of your awareness, your 0 point, there is a calm, serene vantage point from which you observe everything else. Allow your awareness to shift into a more radiant perception of yourself. Imagine that you are a glowing sphere. Brilliant spiritual fire like plasma, gently pulsating with life. See or sense the soft luminosity all around you. Notice that your energy body is not bound by the density of the physical body. Relax, release, and let go. Prepare now. We're going to reach the hypnagogic state. This is a state where you're not quite awake and you're not quite asleep. More specifically, your body will feel like it's asleep, completely still. Your mind will stay awake because my voice will continue to give you information. Your mind will stay awake, but your body will go to sleep. We will go through the body parts and we'll go through a count of 10. And when we finish, the body will be asleep, but the mind will be awake. We're going to start with 1. 1 is your feet. As you focus on my voice, your feet become relaxed. The toes relax, the skin relaxes, the bones relax, the muscles relax, the nerves relax, and the muscles of your feet just relax. 2. As you relaxed your feet, now moving up, the muscles around your ankles and your calves relax. You feel your knees and your thighs relax. With every muscle that relaxes, every number and every breath takes you into a more relaxed state. Feel your calves relax. Feel your shins relax. Feel your legs relax. 3. Your pelvis relaxes. Your thighs relax. And your lower back relaxes. And your stomach relaxes. And your butt relaxes. All the muscles and the nerves below your hips are now relaxed. 4. You'll notice now that your breathing relaxes. Your stomach is relaxed. All the muscles in your stomach, your core, just relax. And your chest relaxes as your breathing relaxes. 5. The muscles under your arms relax. Your fingers relax. And your hands relax as the muscles in your forearms begin to relax now. 6. Your shoulders relax. All the muscles just relax. 7. Your back muscles relax. More and more relaxed and at peace, and with each number more relaxed, and with every breath more relaxed. 8. The muscles of your back relax. The back of your head and your neck relax. As you breathe, relax. Your jaws relax. 9. The muscles in your face just relax. Your mouth, your scalp relaxes. Your ears relax. And the back of your head relaxes. 10. Your whole body is relaxed, perfectly still, perfectly relaxed. Your mind is at ease. The more you practice, the easier this state is to get into. And soon, from practice, you will be able to be just relaxed. Say the number 10 and be instantly relaxed. You can find this state by imagining touching yourself on the third eye and saying 10. Perfect relaxation. Just know at any time you can come back to normal waking consciousness by saying 1 and imagining touching yourself on the back of the head. But for now, stay in 10, perfectly relaxed, perfectly balanced, perfectly at ease. Say in your mind, say to yourself, I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. Therefore, in these exercises, I deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know. To understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me. Also, during these exercises, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understanding of those individuals whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. I now protect myself as may be needed from such influence, and reject any source that may restrain me from my stated desires.
La, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. Asperges mea Sophia, wash mine Sophia, lux tua vivit in me, thy light lives in me, cor meum ardet, my heart burns bright, in sapientia tua, in thy wisdom. Asperges mea Sophia, lux tua vivit in me, cor meum ardet, in sapientia tua. Lamed, Derek, Halev, Gevura, El Tiferet, Lamed, the path of the heart, from Gebura to Tipereth. La, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. la, le, li, lo, lu, la, le, li, lo, lu.
When you are ready, you may begin to come back to normal waking consciousness. You simply do that by, with your light body hand, touching yourself on the back of the head and saying 1. And when you do, you will come back to normal waking consciousness, fully charged, fully energized, and with balanced energy.